Ready. Hi everybody, I'm Justin from Mainman Bassing. In this video, I'm going to do an initial performance review on the Pflueger President XT spinning reel. And this one happens to be the SB30 size. If you're new to the channel, I do product reviews, fishing adventures, and how-to videos that all revolve around bass fishing in the Northeast. If you're into fishing, I'd love to have you as a sub. Hit that subscribe button. Also, at any point in the video you'd like to own one of these reels right now, there'll be Amazon links in the description box. You can click it and take it from there. So in this video, it's going to be an on-the-water demonstration, and I've caught a couple bass, so I'll show you the clips and then I'll come back and talk about it and give you a brief overview of how I feel, at least initially, about the reel. Okay, before I get to all that, I just want to mention that Bill Siementhal, he's a Hall of Fame angler. He owns the BBZ, Big Bass Zone brand, and he founded the BBZ Junior Championships. And so it can be statewide or nationwide bass fishing tournament, and it's catch and release. You don't need a live well, and you can enter for state tournaments, I think, or national tournaments. And when you pay your dues, you get an official tape measure, and you have to take a picture, and you measure the length and the girth of the bass. And if you do well on the leaderboards, I think how it goes is that you're invited to either state championships or national championships, and there's 300 grand guaranteed in prizes. And I don't know what the grand prize is this year, but last year I'm pretty sure it was a 2020 Bass Cat fishing boat. So if you know any teenagers ages 13 to 19 that would be interested in fishing competitively, definitely send them this link. I'll put it in the description box. And like I said, you don't need a boat, you don't need a live well. I think you can do it from land. So it's all catch and release. So definitely pass that on if you think you know anybody who'd be interested. It's pretty cool. And what big sponsors, Bassmasters. It's presented by Bassmasters, so it's pretty legit. So definitely check that out, and the link will be in the description box. But we'll move on to the video. I'll show you the clips here in a second of the bass I caught. I only caught 2. I usually like to catch 3, and they're not that big, but I just kind of need to move on to the next reel, and I've used this reel enough to talk about it, at least its initial performance. Okay, so here's the clips of the bass I caught, and I'll come back and talk about it. First bass of 2020, well, freshwater 2021, little buck under the dock. I got a bass. Smallmouth? He's hooked. It's a smallie, dude. You done yet? Another smallmouth. I mean, oops. Smallmouth. Decent. Right up on these rocks. I didn't know they had smallmouth in here. Hey, little buddy. The Pflueger President XT SP30. My initial thoughts, what I came away with it was that it's super smooth and super quiet. The line comes off easily. You get a decent cast. You can see the crankbait I was throwing in there. It's like a shallow diving crankbait. So I think it's a nice reel. Like, I don't really have any complaints about it. The handle's straight. We can see in the video, it's the handle's not contoured, and you have a big piece of cork as the handle knob. You know, it's comfortable, and you know, the straight handle is kind of weird because I tend to like contoured handles better, and smaller knobs, handle knobs, and the drag on it was super smooth. Drag on it was really nice if you like to use drag. The issue I had with this reel is that the knob for the drag is really small. So well, I fumble around trying to find it, but it is really, it's smooth. It's a nice drag. So I don't really have any problems with this reel. I think by all means it's a good reel. I don't think I would use it, only because for $85 I could buy a Daiwa, and that's kind of, you know, in my opinion, Daiwa is where it's at as far as spinning reels go. But this Pflueger, like when I did the unboxing, I got a lot of like nice comments about it. People saying they love it, it's dependable, it holds up forever. So there's definitely a strong backing behind Pflueger. And there's, you know, I really enjoyed using the reel. It was light, smooth, comfortable. I just prefer Daiwa, and I would go with a Daiwa, and I wouldn't spend, it's $85, so I wouldn't. I think, in my opinion, a Daiwa is a better deal. But that being said, there's nothing really wrong with it. It's a nice performing reel initially, anyways. I like the anti-reverse button is in the middle, and so it's easy to switch that on and off if you use anti-reverse. Like I said, the line comes off it really well, and even when I was reeling in slackline, it never got caught up on the spool, and just, I don't know. I mean, my impressions were it's smooth and quiet, nice drag, really smooth, comfortable. So, I mean, if that's what you're thinking about getting, I don't have any complaints about it. I prefer Daiwa when it comes to spinning reels. So, you know, if you're thinking about getting it, I would recommend it. It's definitely a good reel. There's nothing wrong with it. So that's the review. If you want, like I said earlier, if you want to see my unboxing where I go over all the specs and give you a closer look, I'll link that up in the description box. You can check that out as well. All right. So I hope this helped. I hope it gave you a good perspective. Check out, if you know any teenagers who want to do some competitive bass fishing, check out the BBZ Junior Championship, link in the description box. I'd love to have you as a sub, so go ahead and subscribe. If you want to own one of these, link in the description box. All right, thank you. I hope you have a great 2021 fishing season, and I hope you catch a real big bass soon. Thanks, bye.